Ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ wò nípa nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ní kí n sọ ọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ní kí n ṣe Ìbà Gani Adams ló yẹ kẹ́ pé o, pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kí n ṣe Chief Olóyè Sunday Igboho. Wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kí n ṣe àwọn ọba, pé àwọn tó yẹ kẹ́ pé àwọn gọ́fúmẹ́ǹtì ni, pé because iṣẹ́ tán ṣe, ipò tán wà, ipò kan dáàbò bo aráàlú ni, ipò tán wà, ipò kan fi ìrọ̀rùn bá aráàlú. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ ò bójú ọ̀nà ṣe rí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ní kò sójú ọ̀nà, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kò sí iná, kò sómi, kò sí nǹkan kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà làwọn àwọn kidnapper àwọn náà ń ṣe tiwọn. Ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nínú fídíò tí mo fẹ́ play fún yín. Ẹgbọ́n kan tí brother wa yìí sọ.
Àjókòó à ń pe Sunday Igboho, àjókòó bẹ́ẹ̀ là ń pe Ìbà Gani Adams. Orí ọ̀nà yẹn pín sọ́nà ìsọ̀rí tó yẹ kí gbogbo onílàákàyè ó jókòó kó wò wípé sọ́nà àbáyọ wà fọ́rọ̀ yìí. Àwọn gómìnà iṣẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ní lójúṣe wọn ni protect the life and properties of the citizens. Ká dáàbò bo ẹ̀mí àti dúkìá aráàlú níṣẹ́ wọn àkọ́kọ́. Láàrin èmi àti ẹ, security vote tí wọ́n ń gbà ṣé wọ́n na sórí ìdáàbòbò. Gbogbo state wa ṣáà ní social amenities tá a lè pè ní street light àti good roads. Ìyẹn kọ́kọ́ láàhẹ́ lápá àbẹ̀yẹn. Àmọ́ láàrin èmi àti ẹ, àwọn ọba aládé wa ẹnu wọn ò tọ́rọ̀. They have nothing to say. Ló fi jẹ́ pé local government chairman ó supersede gbogbo ọba, àti èyí tó jẹ́ first class o, àti second class o, àti middle class o, tá à ń jàjà èmi òjò ọ́ ìwọ òjù mí. Local government chairman òun ni ó minute sí commissioner for chieftaincy title. Commissioner for chieftaincy title òun ni ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ submit gbogbo tó wá fẹ́ submit fún governor. Ló fi jẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn ọba wa wọ́n place wọn under public officers. Ọba tó bá lóun ju alága local government lọ, irọ́ ló fi pa. Ó lè jọ bí bóyá àbùkù kọ́. Ohun tí wọn náà lè ṣèwádìí tó mọ̀ ni wípé ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí. Nígbà táwọn colonist dé ni wọ́n deregulate ohun tí wọ́n ń pè ní constitution of tradition. Òun ló bí wàhálà dòní. Táwọn ọba fi mú dúkùúkùú láàrin ara wọn wípé kò yẹ kán gbélé síwájú, kò yẹ kán gbélé sókè. Má jẹ́ là ó lóògùn jìnnà. Regulatory tí wọ́n sáìn lọ́yọ̀ọ́, ṣé wọ́n pe ọba kankan dá sí? Tí wọ́n fi ní kí Ṣọ̀ún Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ àtolúbàdàn kí wọ́n mọ rotate chairmanship. Wọ́n pe ọba kankan dá sí nítorí wọ́n ní final say, wọ́n ní say. They don't have any say. They are just there to keep our tradition and culture. Wọ́n sì máa ń wúlò fún olóṣèlú lásìkò tí òṣèlú bá bọ̀ láti bá wọn mobilize territory wọn káwọn lè rí ìbò ńbẹ̀. Ló fi jẹ́ pé ibi àyàn àwọn ọba wa sí lónìí péréte ló ń mú ojúṣe culture àti tradition yẹn ṣe. Ààbò ìlú ò sí lọ́wọ́ ọba. Ààbò ìlú kò sí lọ́wọ́ ọba. Ló fi jẹ́ pé gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lórírun wa péréte lọ́ba lè sọ̀rọ̀, nítorí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n gba ohun tí wọ́n ń pè ní certificate of office kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣe kí ni? Wọ́n gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ló fi jẹ́ pé ó lójú ẹni tó rọ́rọ̀ sọ nígbà tí wọ́n mú olóyè Sunday Igboho pé ẹ wá sáìn. Gbogbo wọn ń wò pé ṣé wọn ní gba kíní kúrò lọ́wọ́ mi. Lóníkálùkù fi ń dúbẹ̀ ìwòrò. Àmọ́ mo wá wo interview bá ààrẹ Gani Adams. Wọ́n wá ní àwọn kọ lẹ́tà sáwọn gómìnà mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà wípé àwọn ń retí reply. Láàrin èmi àti ẹ, there won't be any reply. Or wò pé lọ́nà wo àti nídìí wo, there won't be any reply. Because they are not the one who owns the power of the security scheme of the state, because the police and the soldiers are being controlled by the federal. Ló fi jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí à ń kọ lẹ́tà a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí wọ́n fún wa láṣẹ, kò sẹ́nì kankan tí ó fẹ́ nì kankan láṣẹ unless we defend our domain, land, territory, ourselves. Kò sẹ́nì kankan tí ó buwọ́lù wípé mo fún yín láṣẹ unless they come down to state policing. Unless we come back to regional system, unless we divide. If there is no separation, there won't be solution. If there is no regional system, there won't be little breathing space. Regional, yóò kàn fún wa ní breathing space again. But the final solution is separation. Orí ọ̀rọ̀ wa wá dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ìwé kan tí mo kà ní Macmillan. Title ẹni Who Will Bell the Cat? Ta ni ó fi agogo sí ọrùn olóńgbò? Tá a bá wo gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ní Sunday Igboho fẹnu wúgẹ́ẹ̀tì fẹnu gba nation. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn olóṣèlú wa kí ni wọ́n fi ń gbàbò lọ́wọ́ wa ẹnu ni. Did Sunday Igboho have the force? And what requires to have his own nation? Or do he have the full support of the masses? He was being chased for over 4 years now. Fẹnugba nation dà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹni wọ́n fẹnugba nation. Have you implemented any other alternative? Ẹni tí ó sọ pé aṣọ yóò dá, ṣó ti bọ́ mi sí mi lọ́rùn. If you want to condemn anything, have you given me another one? Ohun tí wọ́n sọ sẹ́lòmíì lẹ́nu yóò wá tan náírà yìí, yóò mọ̀ sọ lórí media. A lot of people are more sensitive than you do, and they are watching you. But they don't have the buoyance to come on air to talk. But they are more sensitive, wise, knowledgeable than you. Gbogbo wa pátá, àtọba o, àti ìjòyè o, àtàmọ̀tẹ́kùn o, àti Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà o, àti OPC o, gbogbo yín pátá ní fẹnugú gate. Sunday Igboho has tried his own. He came out. Have you also came out? Tí wọ́n bá fáwọn láṣẹ, who is going to give you the authorization? Unless you defend your land yourself. Ẹ wo àwọn tó wà lókè ọdẹ. The woman was saying, wọ́n gba àwọn sójà tí wọ́n kó wá, àwọn DSS kan kó wá, wọ́n gbàbọn lọ́wọ́ àwọn VGN àwọn. That is when you know pé a lè fi tọ̀fọ̀ gbẹ́. Ẹja padà lọ sí Katsina. The troops are there. They know where they are. Who is there to capture them? Let's go to Borno. The governor lamented himself that through his phone he knew where the bandits are. But who will capture them? Even if the soldiers are trooping into the southwest, there will be a lot of calamity. Let me tell you, because we don't have the weapon the terrorist group have. We don't have the backup the terrorist group have. Who are the backups of the Yorubas? Who are those financing the Yorubas? We have none. From head to toe, we are just parabolating in one circle, speaking without enforcing any action. Wọ́n fún wa láṣẹ ni, ta ni ó fún yín láṣẹ? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ gbàṣẹ lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná tójú ò tí làbá ìtẹ́ ń kọjú ìjà síra yín. Bàbá wa wí tán wá ní Sunday Igboho ráwọn blogger síta láti ṣe kíni. Sunday Igboho has already made his fame. And he has already written his name in a golden book that can't be forgotten. In times of Awolowo, Bola Ige, Abraham Adesanya, MKO Abiola, Igboho too has written his name. No matter the blackmailing, he has written his name. Kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè bàjẹ́ tó, ó ti kọrúkọ ẹ̀ síbì kan tó ṣe wípé Haúsá ti Ìgbò ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé korúkọ. Gbogbo èyí tá à ń fi Yorùbá sọ tá à ń búra wa, àwọn tí ò gbọ́ Yorùbá, wọ́n mọ̀ wò pé what are they saying? Ó rí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Ìgbò, they know who is Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho, they know him very well. And the Hausa Fulanis knew the name. Wallahi Sunday Igboho, Kabashege, Wallahi they know Sunday Igboho. Wọ́n sọ́rẹ́ yìí tá à ń ṣe yìí tá à ń bú yìí, ẹ̀kan láàrin ara wa, locality ara wa la ti ń bú. A lot of people don't hear what you are saying at all. At all. But how can we do unless we come together to defend our land? Because the soldier who we don't have the population in the soldiers in the military camp. Ọmọ Yorùbá mélòó ló wà no military. We don't have the defense. And no one will give you the authorization. Nobody will give you because the kings can never sign anything. Whatever they want to sign must be submitted to the Commissioner for Chieftaincy title before the authorization of the governor. Unless they see the spirit that you are ready to escalate. When the Ogoni people want to defend, fight for their rights, they defend their land by breaking, closing the shell office, telling them Ogoni land must be reformed. That is why they formed Niger Delta Development. They give them ministry. Do we have any ministry? Instead of us to sit down, think deeply, what is the way forward? Anjaja didn't. Can you please give me an evidence where Sunday Igboho has insulted Areba Gani Adams? No. Sunday Igboho ran a blogger jáde. Which blogger? How could he coordinate them? What are the connections between them? Bringing out his name, does he fetch him money? Ìgbà kan ni wọ́n ní Tinubu ló lò wọ́n tún rí yẹn sọ mọ́. A lot of people called me. Is Oloye have been pardoned? No. If Igboho has been pardoned, news Otigbe is not pardoned. Nítorí wọ́n rí wípé òun náà ló ní say ló lè dàlúrú. Láti wò pé I won't accept whatever you gave me down. It's not been pardoned. We are all writing history. And those who can testify to it are still on heart. So, what can we do? Ká kọ́kọ́ gbé kí wọ́n rí wípé we face one way. Kéde pa àwọn kan gbé àwọn kan fà sálẹ̀. Here it's clearer. Nobody, no governor, no king will give you any permission. No, none of them will give you permission. Unless they see the influences and the spirit in you to defend your land. Bá bá dúró de pé tó bá fún wa láṣẹ, o títí dọ̀la kò sáṣẹ kankan tí ó wà. At worst, they will go for state policing. Or we should have regional system of government. Because they are benefiting from it. Àwọn wo ni wọ́n ń gbowó oníṣẹ́ tí wọ́n rà. And let us clear something straight. All our towns and villages have been conquered. Gbogbo ìlú pátá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dé Kòròdú àwọn ọlọ́kadà tó wà ńbẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ 1 million Haúsá tó wà ńbẹ̀ tó ń ṣe ọ̀kadà á wọ 600. And they know the road from Ikorodu to Tokin, lọ sọ́nà Jẹ̀bú. Àgbọ́wá, Tokin, wọ́n mọ̀ gbogbo ọ̀nà yẹn. Èmi àti ẹ ọ̀nà mélòó la mọ̀? Tẹ́ ẹ bá dé Kó ká máa bọ̀ ní Kétu my 12 náà àti mọ̀ pé population wọn pọ̀ ńbẹ̀. Ká máa bọ̀ Kétu. Throughout our land, ká wá síbàdàn, ká wá sọ́ṣun, ká lọ sóńdó, ká lọ sékìtì. Gbogbo àwa Yorùbá yìí gan àfẹ́ rata lọ́wọ́ àwọn Yorùbá wa mọ́. We can be poisoned anytime. Àtàwùsá ló máa ń pọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn Haúsá òun tata ní ẹyẹyọ ata 500 1000. Gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n ti wà ní bus stop sí wa nínú agboolé gan. They knew us all. And gbogbo ohun táwọn bá ń ṣe tí wọ́n bá ti fi jihad kún, táwọn olórí wọn bá ti fi jihad kún, ṣígàbá ni o. Tí wọ́n bá ti ní jihad, tó ti ní jihad nínú, tó ti lọ́mọ Islam nínú, they can go any length. And we are here fighting ourselves. Ṣé wọ́n ṣépè fún wa ni? Akítọ́ látàwó lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ṣọ̀tá torí kálukú fi sílẹ̀ Ọlọ́run wọn. Abíọ́lá Yorùbá wà nú àwọn tó dìtẹ̀. Bàbá Káṣímọ̀ wò kí wọ́n tó dẹ̀mí ẹ̀ légbodò. Ṣé bí Awólọ́wọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá náà ni wọ́n ní kó dájú ẹ̀ tó dájú ẹ̀ sẹ́wọ̀n. Bí ọmọ Yorùbá kan bá dìde, Yorùbá náà ni ó jọta rẹ̀. Gbogbo ìta ń sọ yìí náà nísìn lábẹ́ comment section ẹ mọ̀ rí wèrè mi. A nítorí wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó ní ìmọ̀wó tí ìyálàyà rẹ̀ ń fún mi. But at times you just sit down, think, why are my people like this? Why are we like this? Why are we hypocrites? Why are we so selfish? Why are we so daft? Any comment ẹlòmíì, èmi máa ń delete ẹni máa dé eléyìí ò ní làákàyè. Because never you argue with stupid people. It is Almighty God that bestows knowledge and wisdom on whosoever he wants. Ẹni tó bá tún wá rí pé kò fún yẹn, don't argue with him or her. You just leave him aside pé eléyìí ò ní làákàyè. Nítorí ẹni tó máa níbi lọ tí wọ́n bá tẹ bàtà rẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ bọ́ bàtà lẹ̀ kó mọ́ fẹsẹ̀ rìn lọ. Yorùbá ní ẹni bá wẹ̀yìn ló wẹ̀ gan. Ẹni bá jáde lè bú tó lórí búnibúni lọ máa ráyé àbẹ̀bú wọ̀ntìwọ̀ntì. You won't wait. I have a long way to go. We are being conquered. Kanu pariwo. Igboho pariwo. Let me tell you, àwọn olóṣèlú wa, they are using us as trade by barter. Trade by barter. Pàṣípàrọ̀. If you give us this, we will give you this. If you give us this, we will give you this. They can never, till 2027, there can never be any good action concerning Boko Haram or bandits till 2027. Because if there is any serious attack against them, they may use that against Tinubu in the northern side. That is why there may not be any good implementation. Wọ́n kówó fáwọn bandits, wọ́n fún wọn lówó. Is it not Colonel Danjuma said? He's unhappy concerning the situation in this country. That wherever there is a coup of bandits, believe me, those in power knew much about it. Àṣẹ ń fún bandits lówó tí wọ́n track here, tí wọ́n mọ̀. Tẹ́bá kówó fún bandits. Àwọn numbers ẹ̀, wọ́n á mọ bí wọ́n á mọ bó ṣe ná, wọ́n á mọ àwọn tí wọ́n ná fún. Ṣebí wọ́n fáwọn bandits lówó, wọ́n mọ bí wọ́n ṣe ná. They are doing video. Why then don't trace the number to know who they are spending it to? How is it coming out? No, they know what they are doing. Borno State Governor said, I knew the handout of all the bandits and Boko Haram, but if they could give me the power of controlling the soldiers and the police, the security agency, we will capture them. But who will give you? We are just deceiving ourselves in this country. How buoyant Gumi could come out to tell you, negotiate with the bandits. And no one could call Gumi for questioning. Because they know if they do, it will surely escalate. Let's forget. Mi ò lè wá kú kò ní doye lé babẹ̀. À ń gbénu inú ìlú gẹ́gẹ́ bí àjòjì ni. Because anything can happen anytime, any day, any seconds. Anytime, any day, any minute, any seconds. We are not safe. Nobody is safe. Because the weapons are there. Tá a bá wo ìran tó fira wọn ṣẹ̀sín jù lórí Facebook àti social media, Yorùbá ni. Ẹ̀sìn yẹn pọ̀ gan ni o. Àwọn kan wọ́n fi kówó jọ gbogbo wàhálà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Àwọn kan fi nírètí owó. Ẹ já béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa, kí ni kókó ohun tí a lè sọ wípé ó ń fa dúkùúkù láàrin olóyè Sunday Igboho àti ààrẹ Gani Adams? Ẹ ní rí tangible reason kan. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n bá sọ ọ́ lẹ̀ gan, wọ́n lè ní wọ́n ní Igboho sọ pé, wọ́n ní wọ́n sọ pé, wọ́n ní adẹ̀fín fi ẹ̀mí ara wa adẹ̀fín ṣeré. Ìwọ̀nba lágbára àwọn ọba wa ló fi jẹ́ pé ọba kìíní kan tóbi, ọba kìíní kan tóbi. No. None of them have power more than a jurisdiction. Kò sẹ́yìn tó ju jurisdiction lọ. Ó níbi táṣe oníkálukú dé. Ṣùgbọ́n a lè wà níbìkan ká mọ̀ ní chairman, ká mọ̀ ní vice chairman, ní èmi wà first class, mo wà second class. Tẹ́ gbogbo yòókù, they are all under public officers. If any king offend you, you can file a suit and take him to court. Any king. So what are we insulating? There is none pardon. If you are a governor, during the period you are in office, there's a national pardon or honor. Kò sí ẹ̀ fún ọba o. Òun ló mú ọba ìlú kan tí Ṣépètúmọdù ni. Ó ní pé wọ́n gbé jántóló. Ọba lè ṣẹ̀wọ̀n o. So ibẹ̀ ló ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n kàn wá ń bẹ̀, kò sí lẹ́yìn pé kán wọṣọ kí wọ́n ṣe mítìn pé bó ni kí ni àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ fún wa. So gbogbo yòókù tá à ń jà sí lórí nẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn, a kàn ń pariwo lásán ni. Ariwo kí ni mo pè lásán. Gbogbo ẹni tí yóò ṣe kí ni wọn ní nǹkan kan tán lè ṣe. They have nothing to do. What is the way forward? Unless we come together as one gbogbo ohun tó ní kálukú bá fi ṣera wọn ká gbàgbé ẹ̀. Ká wá pera wa pọ̀, ká pagbára pọ̀, ká pàmọ̀ pọ̀. Unity and love is needed. Kó má ṣe pé àwa lámọ̀ sọ pé ọba eléyìí inú ẹ̀ bí mi ẹ lè gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ wọlé. Bí wọ́n bá pọ̀ ọba yẹn tán wọ́n padà pàwọ́ náà o. Bí ìlú bá wà là ń lọ́ba o. Gbogbo àwọn ìlú tó tú ní Kwara kọ́ba bẹ̀ ó lọ jókòó sáàfin bẹ̀. Ta ni ó pàṣẹ lé lórí? Bó sì ṣe wà ìlú yẹn lè tú gbé. Táwọn mi ò mọ̀ ṣayé lọ́mẹ̀. And concerning the constitution of Nigeria, if you are living in a state more than 10 years, you are now a citizen of the state. Bẹ́ẹ̀ báwọn kan bá fi gbàlú yẹn tí wọ́n ń gbé nísìn, wọ́n dọmọ onílùú yẹn nìyẹn o. Nítorí we all migrated to where we are now. Àwọn bàbá wa, àwọn bàbá wa, wọ́n ń bọ̀ láti ibìkan ni wọ́n dé ibìkan. Ó níbi tí gbogbo wa ti ń bọ̀. Gbogbo wa pátá tí wọ́n bá wá trace wọ́n lè trace dífẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá yẹ pé a wá láti Iléṣà, àwọn bàbá yín náà kú òfẹ́. Ló fi jẹ́ pé we have a long way to go. Ká jáwọ́ lápọ̀ tí ó yọ. Ká lọ gómi lákaná. Ètò ààbò ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dọwọ́ kó wá wa. Akọ̀wé sí gómìnà wọn fún wa lésì kò sẹ́ni kankan tí ó mèsì wá. Gbogbo àwọn ìwé táwọn Yorùbá nation láwọn kọ sáwọn UN, have you seen any meaningful result? Because they are the one eating out of it. We are into modern slavery. They control our resources. Anyone who is going to break them down won't be the president of this country. Unless we fight for our rights or there is revolution. Someone like Sowore, they will never want a kind of person to be the president of this country. No. Because they knew it will affect their country because they are tapping from our mineral resources. Our wealth, our sweat. We are into modern slavery. They dismantle us. Who are those producing the gun? Who are the suppliers? Are gun made for hunting? AK-47, are they made for hunting? Are all the rifles made for hunting? They are made for war and battles. If you have a rest of mind, who will purchase them? If you have a rest of mind, that is why they split us. They are the one financing them. Any president who doesn't abide to the rules and regulations will be sanctioned. Kí lorúkọ Ibrahim Tore. Until we're in fault to overthrow the government, that is when they are having progress. Ibrahim Tore. Gaddafi was killed because of the liberation of the Africans. Ohun tó ń bá wa jà kọjá ogun Fúlàní, ogun international ló ń bá wa jà. It is through the international community. They knew. We are connected to the satellite. They knew everything. We are into modern slavery. But a lot of people, Òṣogbo, Ìbàdàn, Ọ̀yọ́ ló fi ń wò rárá o. Gani àti Sunday Igboho ló fi ń wò. Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ àti Ọ̀ọ̀ni Ifẹ̀, Olúwo àti. Think beyond that. How is it possible for them, those who defraud them, to come and pick them up in Africa? They knew where the Boko Haram are. They can kill every one of them within a second. But they won't do that. Our Woloni shell. This is the Westerners. Who are those affecting Dangote? Who are those controlling the NNPC? Ṣùgbọ́n Yorùbá ní Èdùmàrè má jẹ́ kẹ́ni tó gọ̀ ó gbọ́n. Kíran ọlọ́gbọ́n lè máa ríru wọn tún jẹ bí iṣu. Bàbá Ajáyégbà Ìdí Àlàó ní ẹni gbọ́n mẹ́ni ọgbọ́n, ẹni ọgọ̀ ni ọmọra wọn. Àmọ́ bí bá sọ fẹ́ni tó gọ̀ yóò dìjà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tún wá sọ fẹ́ni tó gọ̀ pé agọ̀ léléyìí, àwọn ní wàá múra kankan lórí Facebook. Wọ́n àmọ́ ṣe pé èébú àràbù ẹlòmíì ò ní torí wọ́n rówó gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn diaspora. Diaspora tí mo bá ṣáàtì rí pé well, I'm broke, wá fún mi lówó. I don't collect anything. And I don't trace any GoFundMe or donation or have any group. I don't have any group. Àwọn tó jẹ́ international number tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi tí mo bá rí kọ́ọ̀lù wọn mi ègbé. Torí wọn mọ sorry to say ọmọ rojọ́. Èmi ò dẹ̀ ráyè. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ kẹ́ sọ láàrin 2 minutes. Ẹlòmíì lè fẹ́ mọ ẹjọ́ Mr. Wisdom ṣe wà less busy. Mo fẹ́ bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wá wo gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ náà ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó yẹ ká sọ láàrin 2 minutes. So tí bá ti rí báyìí, màá ní drop your message. Kẹ́wẹ́ ní ti wá ní mo ti wá ráyè. Because they are donating for you. Who is donating for me? No. Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ kálukú ló ní kálukú ń jẹ. That is why I can decide not to come on air for months, decades, because I just torí bó sọ wà wá rí òpònú tó bá lọ wo profile wa mọ̀ pé ṣé ìwé eléyìí ìgbéraga kọ́ pé ṣé eléyìí ní fi ìgbésí ayé eléyìí ẹ̀mọ̀ tó bá rẹ́ lómi you looking at someone wà wò pé iná ramification ṣé mi àti ilé ìwà compatible ṣá dédérin olórí burúkú tí ò jámọ́ kankan àwọn ló máa ń ní kọ́mẹ̀tì òfò jù. So what I was trying to say is this. Àfi ká pa agbára pọ̀, ká pàmọ̀ pọ̀, ká pèrò pọ̀. Because it is the international community are in place. They knew everything. They knew about everything. Ta ló ń ṣèbọn? Ta ló ń tà á? Báwo ló ṣe ń wọlé? Why are they producing the gun? What are the protocols used in selling them out? If there is no war, there won't be sales. tógun bá wà nìbọn ó tà tí ìlú bá dàrú wọn mọ ọrọ̀ ajé wa kó ẹ mọ iye ọrọ̀ ajé tó ń kó Nàìjíríà Dangote sí refinery ṣe rò pé àwọn kánkọ́sì no they are not the kánkọ́sì it's the international community if Dangote refinery is going on well kò ní nídìí pé à export epo à ń ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbé padà òun ló bí owó subsidy yẹn àwọn kan ni wọ́n fi ń pọ́n tòlótòló àwọn kan ló jókòó síbi kan wọ́n ń dà wá rú it's just like a sitting round table sitting. This is this. So don't glare money. Let's have our own country new because Nigeria has been bastardized already. Unto ye ka mojuto amojuto. Rather amojuto. Every governor can just come tomorrow and sack any king. Beba pariwo lulu e wan declare coffee. Wọ́n change ẹ̀ dànù. Ẹ bá declare kọ́ ẹ bá jagun kan wá kó gba ọmọ lọ sátìmọ́lé. There's nothing any king can do. First class ni number 1 ni ẹ jẹ́ ìjókòó jẹ́. It's a bitter truth. Ifá ti yan ọba sẹ́yìn o. Gómìnà ló yan ọba. That is why Baba Obasanjo could lament. If there is any governor here, when any king see them, should stand up. Accepting the Western system of government affected us a lot. Gbogbo ohun tó bá ti dùn, tí mọ̀ pé yóò ní aburú, bá a ṣe ní èyìnbó, civilized, kiri kan wà, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló affect wa. It affects us a lot. So let's join hands together. Igboho is not holding anybody back. So for those saying our ààrẹ fẹ́ gbàṣẹ ni kò sẹ́ni kankan tí ó fẹ́ ní kankan láṣẹ à ń tara wa ni à ń fi yẹn buy time ni kò sẹ́ni kankan tí ó fẹ́ ní kankan láṣẹ.